And welcome back, Grillman's Garage. We're outside. It's a beautiful day today. We've got the Fimi Mini 3. And we're going to talk about somewhat of a controversial subject, okay? Video compression, codec, etc., etc. The two common formats for codec in videos for drones and stuff is one called H264 and H265. H264 has been around forever, ever, okay? The new one that came out, I don't know, a number of years ago anyway, H265. The issue is, or the benefit is, I guess, with H265, it's got a bigger compression ratio. And if you do any Google searches, you'll find that it says up to 40% better compression. Well, we're going to find out about that. As far as Fimi is concerned, does the algorithm or codec H265 really stand up to what the standard says it really is? 40%, up to 40% compression, which in my mind means it should be 40% smaller in size, the file. We're going to find out, okay? When we come back. H265 versus H264. I've always been a proponent or a caveat or whatever for H264. To me, it's like JPEG and TIFF, and one's lossless and one's not. Things like that, okay? If H264 is not as compressed, then in my mind, it's easier not to get dropped frames on your SD card, etc., etc. I may be wrong, but that's what I think. Also, the computers you have today, the PCs, the Windows computers, if you're running a Windows 10 computer and stuff like that, you try and run an H265 video. It's also called HEVC, I believe it is, whatever like that. Try and run it. Now, you can get the special codec direct from Microsoft for 99 cents, and you'll be able to run H265 videos. Now then, I can run H265 videos, but they're very choppy. If I put them into my editor and I use Power Director, okay, if I can run them in the editor, very choppy H265. Now, I just noticed this recently because I was playing around with the Hubsan Ace 2 and the new Hubsan Ace 2 4G. It only uses H265, just like the DJI Air 2, Air 2S, Air 3, things like that. They only use H265. Well, on my computers, very hard to run, and that's Windows 10. I have an i7 and things like that. But if I use the same video in H264, I have no problem at all. No problems at all. So what are we going to do today? We're going to take the Fimi Mini 3 and we're going to put it up, and I'm going to do two tests. I'm going to run a 2-minute video up 50 meters, okay, 2-minute video. So that's 1 minute out, turn around, 1 minute back, okay? And then I'm going to run a video that should be split into two. So I'm not going to run the whole video, but I'm going to do it and I'll show you the results. I may speed it up and stuff like that. So I'm going to run one that's just a short 2-minute video. It should be just one file. The next one I'm going to run, I think I'd have to go at least 6 or 7 minutes, okay? But that's not your problem. I'll look after that and we'll come back and talk about it, okay? Let's get ready to get that up in the air, okay? Let's go. I just had to check there, and I checked the file that I did the other day, but I lost the other part of it. It's about 3.5 minutes before it changes files. So you've got that almost 3 gigabyte file, and then it changes and splits the file and starts another one. So that's about the 3.5 minute mark. So we're going to do some 4-minute flights, and we're going to see if the files are different, okay? Let's get it on the pad. Let's get up and start this. Let's get this bird in the air, as they say. Okay, it's on the pad. It's over there. We've got this screen recording going. Here we go. We enter the device. And we've got a photo. We've got video. We're just going to check to make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. On high, 265. We're going to change this to 264 right now. So this is This is the control, I guess you want to call it. Okay. Not interested. Everything is 4K. I do not want 4K. I want, yeah, I do, because it'll be a smaller file, and we'll figure things out that way. Okay, so 4K 30. Here we go. Ready to go. Up in the air. We're going to do that 1 minute out, 1 minute back, and then we're going to do the bigger one. Okay, here we go. Boom. There it is. Up. Should go up to 2 meters. Thereabouts. Okay, let's start that video. Boom. Oops, sorry. Come on back. There we go. Ready? Go. There we go. So we go forward and up. We want to go up to about, we want to go up to 50. Okay. And we're keeping track of that time. We're just doing a minute, whatever it takes us, and we're going to go to 50. There we go. Thereabouts. Turn around. Drop down that camera a bit. There we go. Turn around. Not interested in the quality of it that much. It's very jerky. It's very jerky. Maybe I will try changing it to the hardware decoder. I don't know. But anyway, we're just going out. We're at 59. There's a minute, okay? And we'll come back. And we weren't really interested in the video, but because of where I am, it's very shaky. Maybe I will have to go to the hardware decoder and see if there's any difference. But anyway, there we are. Okay, little H. There we go. And we are at minute 29. Okay, let's go this way. We're at minute 29. We just want to make it 2 minutes, that's all. Okay. Minute 45, and we can turn around and come back home. Okay, we're going to stop that video right at the 2 minute mark. 890, boom. There we go. Okay, let's start another one at H265. Here we go, H265. There we go. And where are we? Let's go back to, let's find our home base here. There's our home base there. Strong wind warning. Well, there you go. There we go. And we're directly over top here. And we're going to head out towards that lake district over there. Okay. And we're going to start that video. Boomer. And this is H265. So we can go maybe a little farther out, but we're going to basically be exactly the same thing. We're going to go 2 minutes. 1 minute out and 1 minute back. Okay. Now I know the signal's not that great because I think I'm facing the camera here and that's interfering as well. Got them antennas up, but they're not in the greatest of locations, so I've lost signal already. Oh, there it is. Lost signal already. Where are we going here? Well, that's not good. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. So, let's see what happens when it comes back. It's disconnected at 48 seconds. Is it going to come back to us? Hello? Should be coming back now. There it is. We're at minute 30. minute 45. I wonder what happened to it. There it comes. I'm going to stop that at a minute 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. Stop that video. Now we're going to stop this. Okie dokie. And we're going to head out so I can see in front of us here. Okay. So now we're going to go back to H264. And we're going to do a 3-minute one. You may not want to stick around for this. Go to the end. Okay. Here we go. And we're going to go out or fly around for 4 minutes. Just flying around. I'll put some music to this, speed it up a bit. We just want to see the file sizes. There it is up there somewhere. Okay. Keep track of that. So we've got to be somewhere over here. Meters up, 250 meters out, 257, keeps losing connections very badly. It's very badly here, but I did do a test the last video I posted, and we got a considerable distance, but so let's just see if we can bring it home. I think it's because I've got the camera right in front here. That's the big problem. Yeah, return to home. Sure, let's return to home and just fly it around here. And I'll have to do that here, yeah. Minute 43. Okay, let's come home then. And it's out about 400 meters. Ooh, that's quite a ways. Okay, we know around the 325 mark. Oh, one of my puppies is doing something over there. Chewy, come here. Don't dig in the dirt, okay? Thanks, buddy. There you go. Good girl. Anyway, yeah, our puppies have had a bit of an illness of late. And they haven't had good toilet manners for a couple of days. So we're going to have to look after them. 2 minutes and 26 seconds. And as I say, we just want to see how big this file is. Then we're going to go to H265 and do the same thing. This is H264. So we're up to 240. Okay, where is it? It's above us somewhere. There we are, and it should start coming down, but I don't want it to come down. No. Oh. I don't want it to come down. Fail safe complete. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to go forward. And there it is. There it is. Just going to fly around until we hit the 4-minute mark. And come back. There we go. 344, 45. Okay. There we go. And it's there. We're at 415. Okay, 4:15. We're going to go to 4:30, and then that's going to be it. Okay. Then we're going to stop it at 4:30, 27, 8, 9, 40, pump. There we go. Now let's go into here. Go here. H265. There we go. Turn it around. And up we go. And back up to start that video. Boom. There we go. And we're going to fly around for another 4 minutes or so. Just flying around. See what the numbers are like. That's all we can do. Just checking on everything to make sure everything is still working. I don't know how far out I can go that way. Against the blue sky, the orange really stands out. So we've got 1 minute. We're only at 150 meters. So we have to come a little higher. Here we go. Either it's just too sensitive and these markings for the Wi-Fi signal are wrong, but when I'm this way, I think something's different. I really feel something's different in the range. I really do. I can't explain it. It just doesn't feel the same. 42, fail-safe, return to home. There you go. So I have to bring it home. We're at 150-ish. It's going to come home somewhere. At least the fail-safe return to home works. And where I am here, maybe not the greatest, especially with the cameras in front and stuff like that. But because I've got the Wi-Fi from this, but I've also got the Wi-Fi signal, I think, or something between the microphone and the thing. So there we go. I might do a little something with the 5G after this. I'm on 2.4 right now, but yeah, I might do something with the 5G after this to see if it makes a difference. I'd have to land it though, switch it over, take off again. Okay, here it comes back. And we're at 245. We're going to go to 3 something. There it is. Okay, let's stop that video pretty soon. There we go. Stop, not the video, but stop the thing. We'll come down a bit to 50. Oops. A little breezy came up. Horizon's still good. Good. And we turn around again. There we are. And there it is. And we come down. There we go. There we are. is. And down. We're at 420, so that should be enough. Okay, stop that video. Let me go grab it, okay? And we'll see you when we get it down, and we'll have a little conclusion, okay? We're going to switch it over to 5G here. Here we go. Manual, boom, 5G. 5G frequency. Click OK to switch signal frequency. The remote control will restart. Okie dokie. Oh, I have a green light on the back of the bird. We're good to go here. Oh, there's puppy. There's another puppy. So we are in 5.8. Okay, let's get this up in the air. Boomer. Boop. Up it goes. And we are in 6.5. I went 6.4 just for peace of mind. And we're going to go forward and up. Okay, let's start that video. Boom. Okay, bring that camera down a bit. Up a bit. There we go. Up to about 50 or so. Okay, let's head out and see if we go anywhere before it turns red on us. There it goes. There's a plane up there about 20 times higher than we are. There we go. We're still, oh, we hit the orange. About 125. Might be better to keep it on for me in here, the 5.8. Yeah. Because we're not getting the bad signal that we got before, and we're out at 200. Yeah. So the 5.8 might be better here. True. Oh, we hit the red mark. There you go. Oh, you're back in there. Wait again. Let's bring it over to the center. Bring it over to the center of the lake. We might get better response. A little better. I think 5.8 might be the way to go. Awesome. Okay. I believe. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Let's just bring it home. Auto return. And see what happens. The next thing is this decoding thing. Do I have to land it? That's the question. And I'm going to try that as soon as I bring it back here. And we have 41%. Should be enough to try this decoding thing. If the hardware is better than the software. This has all been software. So this is the transmission, image transmission to the controller. I'm assuming. Haven't got anything back from Fimi yet on this, but we're gonna see the difference here. Oh, it's coming straight overhead. So I should be able to pretty soon. We're at 40%, 39, okay. 10% left before I hit. There we go. Let's just cancel that there. And bring it down. I want it in front of me when it changes over, just in case something stupid happens. Here it comes. There we go. Okay, we go into here, and we can go to transmission, hardware. I'm on hardware already. How about that? Let's go to software, see if that makes a difference. Wow, I thought I was on hardware. Okay, let's turn around. Let's stop that video. Let's turn around. going to go forward and up. There we go. Start that video. So it's on software now. And they said, Fimi did say leave it on software unless you notice something really stupid. So maybe the software is better. Maybe if I use hardware, I'm using too much of the tablet's CPU power. I don't know. Instead of the algorithm that the app uses. I don't know. But yeah, it seems, yeah, I might as well leave it on that one. So I'll leave it on 5.8 and I'll leave it on software. Yeah, it's pretty good. 320, yeah, it's okay. Come on back, my friend. Come on back. Don't want to go any further. That's about it at 30%. It's going to come out pretty soon. It should come back and say land immediately because you don't have enough juice. 29%. That's good. Thing is, though, if you use certain batteries, I'm noticing now that the batteries I'm getting from Fimi are starting to swell. Okay, low battery. There you go. 28%. They are starting to swell. My Lion battery, the cylindrical ones, the 16 or 18650s, when they get hot, they do swell a bit. It's hard to get them out. And the Pro battery, it also swells a little bit. My white one I have from a couple of years ago, it really swells. I'm only using that for updates and things like that because it gets really, really hot. And you don't want to use a swelling LiPo battery too much. Where are we here? Okay, we're going to go stop because I don't know where you are. And we're going to go, where are we? Where are we? Turn around. There we go. Okay. Go so I can see you. Above the trees, there you are. Okay, turn around. And down. And here it comes. Here it comes. There we are. Okay. We're back on land again. Yep, we finished all that. And what we did do is, you noticed, I don't know if I included, I think I did, the 5.8G and the software and hardware decoding. It's probably best to leave it on software, and it's probably best to leave it on 5.8 because if you have any kind of interference, it's got more penetration. There's no way you're going to get 9 kilometers out of it. And even when I did my last video, I had 2.4. It was in the middle of nowhere and straight valley, and I got almost 3 kilometers. That was pretty good. Maybe I should have tried that at the 5.8, but I think it would have been about the same. But here, definitively, I did notice a difference. If I'm using 5.8 and I'm pointing at a camera and I'm pointing at a house and I'm in the middle of the trees, I do get a little bit better penetration. So my recommendation would be leave it on software for decoding unless you see something really, really choppy or bad. If you have a really high powerful tablet or phone or something, maybe you can go to hardware. I don't know. I'd leave it on software. I don't have any high-tech stuff, so I think software is better. And 5.8. I'll leave it on 5.8. As far as the two H265 and O264, okay, here's my theory out of my brain here. Okay, I haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at the sizes. I don't know yet, but I'll put a little note at the end. But without even seeing that, I'll bet they're virtually identical. I'll bet there's nowhere near even a 10% difference in the size of the file. So if you've got a 2-minute video, 4K, 30 frames per second in 265 and 264, the Fimi algorithm, I'll bet you they're pretty well very, very close. nowhere near this 30 or 40% compression. Maybe the compression means nothing about file size. Maybe the compression has just got to do with the pixels, or I'm confused. I don't know. But from what I've seen in the past, I don't think there'd be much of a difference. Anyway, that's it for now, okay? Let me go inside, let me check, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you what we find out, okay? Okay, so I just went inside and I checked on the file sizes. Yep, basically identical. I think the difference was on the 4-minute one was about 40 megabytes. That was the difference. Hard to tell because they didn't split. They both went like 430 and 424, and the difference between those 6 seconds was only about 40 megabytes out of like 3 gigs. So no, and the 2-minute videos in the beginning, the 2-minute videos were absolutely identical within a couple of kilobytes. Okay, so to say that there's 40% compression, I don't think so. Well, there you have it. So an unscientific experiment, and there you go. Anyway, in the meantime, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, and I'm going to do some flying. I got to get that X8 Telly up. Yeah, I want to do some zoom on that one. Okay, till next time, take care. Bye now.